Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. I was almost about to say Satisfactory, but that was a wholly different game. Now, I put down a train and a fluid wagon over here because we are going to bring in water so we can start up our oil production on that island. I have taken the liberty of hooking up a water supply that goes all the way down over here along our accumulator fields and then all the way down over here, where we still had a random train station left up, but that has now been renamed to a water pickup. So all we need to do is we need to give this one the rocket fuel pickup station as well as the water pickup station. Here it is going to wait until it has an empty cargo, time has passed, or we have had inactivity, and it is then going to go here until it has a full cargo, time has passed, or inactivity. We don't have an interrupt set up yet, and I think we don't need it as long as they get or keep being refueled over here, and then we'll be okay. I think, I hope, we'll see. And anyway, this fuel should last longer, but we do need to still insert some fuel right there. So we're going to get a water down over here, which is perfect because we need it. Yeah, let's actually make this stuff down on the side a little bit, I suppose. Well, we set up a system over here, right? So we can do that again. We'll go like that, I suppose. These things are going to turn heavy oil into a light oil. Alright, so we'll set this up, except yeah, we need to split these up. They cannot be next to each other or we're going to get into trouble. Let us just go like this. And I'll set this up and then we'll be right back. Well, water has arrived. It is not a ton and it's not going to be enough, I imagine, but we'll deal with shortages in the future. We are bringing it up and we are now producing a light oil over here. So I am also going to take this opportunity to take some of these chemical plants, and we are going to turn some of this heavy fuel into solid fuel. So we're going to just basically do the same thing over here. Or actually this is just a one type of thing. We could set these up together in a row and that will be fine. There we are. Let's take about 5 of these. All of these can just be connected up like so. We'll take underground belts, and of course we are going to need some power. This will be fine. And with that we are now producing solid fuel, which can then be turned into a rocket fuel, which requires solid fuel and light oil. So hopefully the supply of this is enough. We don't know quite yet, but then I guess we're going to go over here, get rid of some of this mess. We'll select a rocket fuel right there. Of course we do need an input of oil. We'll hook this up like so. And of course we do need to, I need to make some more underground pipes because this is not enough. We'll hook that up from the side, and then we'll hook this up with just regular pipes. And I think I'm going to want to input this on the right hand side. We'll of course have to put in a splitter so that we have a double-sided lane. This is going to go down over here, and then of course we are going to need inputs, and we need power for those inputs, and then we'll output all of our products onto a belt, and that is going to get shipped by train. Right, so we're going to put a splitter there so we have a double belt. Now we're going to run this down. And we're going to need a separate train, I think. Yeah, we are not going to be able to do anything here. But I'll hook this up and then I'll be right back. Alright, well, I set up a little system over here. I doubled the input or output actually, because this was not quite fast enough, and actually this is not quite fast enough either. We are going to need more of these chemical plants working over there. This might be okay for now because it doesn't seem to be really going down as much. We don't have tons of water, however, so that might be related. Like, yeah, we only have very little coming in, but we are now loading rocket fuel. So this train is going to have this station, which is the rocket fuel pickup, and then it is going to go towards the rocket drop-off. Now here, of course, it is going to be waiting for a full cargo, time passed, or inactivity. I also, by the way, made sure that the trains that go here will also be refueled. These will be set to ore. We will have an empty cargo here, time passed, or inactivity. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm in the train, and we'll set it to automatic, and we'll go to the rocket drop off so that we can set up the that station over there as well. And listen to that sound, that is so cool, man. I love it. Look at this roundabout way though. That is something we could fix as well. We can definitely improve upon that. Alright, so we are going to need to put some things here, and we are going to have to filter these. So we are going to filter out the rocket fuel on this side. Of course, we are going to need chests. We'll have 6 chests on that side. These ones are going to filter out blue chips. And then the other thing is low density structures. So we're going to filter those out as well. Now, of course, we are going to need to hook this up to power. Now look at how fast this train can get here though. That is really, really good. Alright, we'll hook up the power so that this can start getting unloaded, and then we need to make sure that we can make a rocket silo, which is really expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but it is going to be super, super useful. Because then we can go off the planet, we can get this replaced with nuclear stuff, and then we'll go back and fix up this planet properly. Now we have a problem over here, and that this belt is completely clogged up with stone, and that is because this thing is completely built up of, or filled up with stone. And I think there is a solution for that my friend pointed me towards, and that is basically an endless loop of recyclers. So we're going to actually, recyclers. We're going to set this to filter out only stone. And what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see if we have enough space to do that here. Yes, indeed, we do. Perfect. So these things are endlessly going to, let's see if we can do this with 2. Perfect. Basically, you know, every recycler is going to destroy 75% of its product. So 25% is going to go into here, 75% of that is going to go into here, and so on and so on. And this is basically kind of like a death loop, and this should clear up this belt quite nicely. Yeah, it is not going to be able to grab anything before this thing grabs it, and maybe we should actually upgrade all of these to these inserters instead, and then we'll see how things go, because yeah, this seems to work quite nicely. All of that stone has disappeared, which is awesome, and that means that now our recyclers can do its work again. I also made sure that we have, holy crap, that is already empty. Alright, yeah, this is definitely an issue. Anyway, we are going to have to wait for concrete, because we are not making concrete at the moment. Well, we are making refined concrete. And we are getting regular concrete out of here, I think. Yes, indeed. So this is a matter of time basically for us to get all the concrete that we need, but we have a severe lack of it at the moment, which is kind of screwed. We could probably turn this, or we could start making this ourselves, but we need the water for other things as well. We don't have enough ice, we don't have enough of anything. Basically we would need another loop of this, of what we're doing right here. We could make that, I suppose. But yeah. Yeah, let's see where we can fit that in. Alright, well I set up the other system. I also put in a requester chest over here, which is going to request ice to be brought to it, and we'll unload it onto the chest because we need more water. I did have to make it all the way down here, which is unfortunate, but what is nice is that this is going to be... Ooh, that's kind of... What? Alright, I messed that up somehow. It was working before because we do have materials in here, as you can see. But I guess I pressed the wrong button while walking past that area, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, we are now producing double of what we were before, and we'll use the bottom one as a shopping mall, I suppose. I'll just have to wait until I have enough concrete in my pockets and steel as well to make the rocket silo. That's going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. I don't think I can do much in terms of recycling to get more steel, because it doesn't output. What does low density structure, does it require steel? I don't remember. It does. Oh, okay. Let us grab some low density structures then. And then we'll put that into here so that we can get access to more steel more quickly. That will be good. And I'll just keep dropping this in here. And as for the steel, or for the concrete, we just have to wait, unfortunately. It's going to take a long time, but it's going to get there. Alternatively, though, we could decide to not be lazy. That is the other solution, of course. We can make bricks. We can make these things over here. We'll make a bunch of them. Like, well, let's say at least 10. That should be a decent... well, let's do 12 then, I guess, just to make this even. Alright, so we're going to have to get a supply of solid fuel in here, unfortunately, and we'll have to get stone and solid fuel again, I suppose. So we could do this, the stone on the outside, right? And then we'll do stone in the middle. Now, right now, we could put a splitter in here, but that's not ideal. I think we'll just go around the side here, and that will be easier. There we go. So if we put it in there like that, we'll put a splitter. This thing is going to go over here. Alright, we'll get some fast inserters. I'll set this up on the other side as well, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I set up a little system over here. Now I am requesting the solid fuel by robot. We'll have bricks over here, which we are going to bring underneath over here. This thing is going to unload onto the side right there. And then to make concrete, we need iron ore. Stone bricks and water. Iron ore needs to be gotten from iron plates, I suppose. I'm not sure if that actually does recycle into that. So that is worth an experiment. Because if it doesn't, then we have no way of automating it, and we'll just have to rely on the recycling process. Where is my iron plate? Why am I blind? Oh. No, it's just outputting more iron plates. Alright. That's unfortunate, but we'll have to make do, I guess. Alright. In the meantime, it seems our orange production of science, well, our production of orange science has completely stopped, and that is because we are not getting tungsten carbide. We are not getting tungsten carbide because we are not getting carbon, and we're not getting carbon because we are no longer producing coal, because every single miner here has filled up to the brim, which is really bad. So we're going to have to remove all of these, and then we're going to well, actually let us get rid of all of these belts here as well, because at this point we might as well. And I don't remember, are we making the big mining drills automatically? Because if not, that is something that we are. We have 20 of them. So, because they last longer, we can actually use those. The robots are going to remove these for us. And we'll have these, well, okay, we'll get rid of these ones as well. All of the coal is going to have to be taken out of them, unfortunately. These ones are going to be turned around. Yeah. Put these over here. And now we have enough of these in storage, I hope. To, because I don't know if we're making them automatically. We probably aren't. Actually, I don't think that we are. So that is another problem that we might have to solve if we don't have them in storage. But I'm hoping that we do have them in storage. Now, when that is done, we're going to take this out here. And hopefully with this, our problem is going to be fixed. And let's just hope that we have these in store. If not, we'll at least have a couple of these producing, and that should solve our problems. In the meantime, though, I have, in fact, ooh, this thing is not protected. It seems like that is annoying, but we have one in store. Let's make one over here. And that one is not connected, so let's... ah, man. Big electrical pole, like so. Now we'll have to get rid of that. In the meantime, the rocket has been finished. Now, it seems like I still have something in my pockets. Only armor and guns are allowed. Well, that is all I have, right? We have stuff in the trash lots, it looks like. And that is why we cannot travel. So if we get rid of these, yes. We're going to go to the Fulgora rocket and then we're flying back to Novis. Yeah, I like this planet in that you can relatively quickly set up the space station. I haven't even gotten to the specialized stuff yet. Like, we need to still turn the holmium solution into holmium plates. And we haven't done that yet, because we are going to do that on this island over here. But yeah, that's going to take a little while, because I'm properly and fully annoyed by the fact that I have no nuclear power in my armor. So we're going to send this one to Novis, or actually it's already going automatically. We are back on Novis. Look at our beautiful accumulator fields and all of that stuff. It is nuts. Alright, so we are going to start playing with nuclear power. Alright, we have made it back to a nuclear fuel area. As of right now, I'm walking super fast again because we have good power supply, because we're closer to the sun once again. Now, this has been working non-stop on the background, which has been really nice, because And this is kind of curious, because this cannot get rid of that. Huh. Alright. Interesting. So what if we do this like that? So we'll get rid of these. We'll put a splitter in there and we'll double this back up, and then this should, yeah, because this one is working. It's just that these cannot get rid of this stuff anymore. Anyway, we are going to start working on uranium fuel cells. For that we need iron plates. Uranium 235, just one piece, and 19 uranium 238. So we found another use for this, but we do need to use iron plates. Now we have a lucky source of materials over here, and look at that. That is horrendous. Right, so we're going to have to clean this up a little bit as well. Right, this will not do. Right, we have two over here, two over there, and that one over there. Now we don't need those over here. Now what we could do very, very easily for a long time to come is just put some iron smelters over here. We do have a bunch of them, and I guess we could make a little smeltery over here. We don't need a huge supply of this stuff after all. So we'll get rid of this. We'll have blocks of 2. We'll go like that, I guess. We'll have an input over here, we'll output over there, like so. And then we'll have another group of smelters on this side. Well, iron plates are being made, so now we need to make nuclear fuel cells. And we can make that over here, I suppose. That will be a nice area for us. We'll just have to get rid of all of these filthy organics. We'll have to put in a roboport right about there. I will build another one over here. So every once in a while we just need to expand upon this, you know. This is the way it works. Alright, there we go. Don't need to clean all that by hand. Robots are coming in, and we'll have groups of 2, just like before. Now we need about 3 inputs, but we don't need a ton of different materials. So iron plates and the other thing can go onto 1, I think. So we'll have 1 splitter go on over here, and we'll have this go on the outside. Then we'll have an input in the center, and we'll have an well, you know what, we'll do an output on the outside. I think that's nicer. So we'll just go like this, and we'll have the actually radioactive uranium go onto this belt right there. Let's see what does puts it out on that side. Alright, so if we go like this, does it actually work? No, it does not. So we're just going to output it like that, put a splitter in there, and then it will be fine. Go down by 1. We'll have to fix this by going underground, and then we'll have a splitter over here and over there. And all we need to do now is hook up the iron plates. Fuel cells are now done, and we just need to grab a few of them so that we can actually make portable fission reactors. Now we only need 4 of these, so we have more than enough. I think I will make 2, and that should be enough to basically fill up our whole inventory. Now I'm going to get rid of those, and I'm going to get rid of these as well, because I don't need those in my inventory. That is one thing done. Let's get rid of these, and let's fit one like that. And look at the size of that thing. That is huge, and I'm going to need another square exactly like that. Our armor is not big enough. Maybe we could get rid of personal laser defense, I suppose. Not entirely necessary. We'll bring that over here. And I kind of think I need another battery. Ugh. Alright. Because the speed is non-negotiable. I don't think that is just something we need, want, cannot live without. Anyway, now that we have fuel cells, we could go for nuclear power. We don't exactly need it. Alright, there was some noise on the background. But yeah, like I said, we could make nuclear reactors. We don't really need it, but it would be a very efficient use of power. Because, well, how are we doing right now? We are actually at capacity. That is interesting. Well, we're at night time, right? That's the thing. We are waiting for robots to bring me some materials so I can make my second portable fission reactor anytime soon now. But yeah, let's see. We would need to make these automatically, I think, so we could scale up the production. So that means we would need to automate steam turbines, heat exchangers, heat pipes, and nuclear reactors. These are very expensive. Very, very expensive. Alright, so we could make something like that somewhere. I'm not sure. Like, we have space over here. We could maybe make that over here. Well, I think I made a nice little design here. We have basically 4 requirements and we need a lot of each. So I figured I will have a separate input for each. We will not have too many because we don't need enormous amounts of these. And now all we need to do is hook this stuff up. So yeah, we needed, what do we need? Copper plates, steel plates, advanced circuits, and concrete. Ooh, concrete is, maybe this is not the, well, we have concrete over here. Steel is coming from over here as well, so those two are relatively easy to hook up. Copper plates are over here, those should not be too difficult either. And then the last thing was advanced circuits, which are being made all the way over here, but they're also being dropped off over here, so we can actually drag this over as well. Oh, they're going over here actually, so that is really not too bad either. Alright, so I'll hook all of those things up and then I'll be right back. Now we're getting relatively lucky here because I can put a splitter in over here. Then we have this whole separate production area that we could reinforce with another one down here, I think, if we need to. But we can just run that all the way up in between. And unfortunately this one doesn't quite go automatically, but we have exactly 1 tile of space in between all of these things, which is really nice. We'll go to the top side of this, because this is also my supply of red computer chips. So that is another thing fixed. We already have the steel coming in. It's not a lot. And finally, all we need is copper plates. No, copper plates are coming. Sorry, we need concrete. Now, concrete we were using or making down over here. And where does it go? It only goes up here. So we could basically, yeah, run this through this entire area as well. Or through here, actually. That could work. That would be okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Nuclear reactors are now being automated. Like I said, these are super expensive, but they stack to what exactly? They stack to 10. And we don't need to have that many. We can have 1 stack in each of these boxes, because this is really expensive. And you know what? Let's go into map mode and let us put in. Oh, we cannot do that? Okay, too bad. That would have been nice. Alright, so then heat pipes require copper plates and steel plates, and we can kind of just continue running these out. Alright, I'll split them up like so. Because the idea is that we'll put another one of these boxes in the center. Now of course we need steel for that, so we're going to bring that out, and we need copper for that, so we're going to run this out. We'll just do it like this, I suppose. Then we'll have both of these insert into a box over here. We'll stack this up to 3 stacks. So that's done. What is next? The heat exchangers. For that we need pipes as well. And then finally, steam turbines. Wow. That is one hell of an expense. We are definitely going to have to upgrade our copper plate production, because that will not keep up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do 2 of these as well. So we'll have 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces in the center. And these are going to start making heat exchangers. And for that, like I said, we need copper plates. And we need steel. And then we are going to need pipes. Right, we're going to output these towards the center. This is just a new design, like I said. We'll do 2 stacks of these. Now we need pipes. Pipes are being made down here, so that is another thing that we need to run quite strictly through the entire factory. But we'll make it work, because so far I've always been able to make it work, so we'll definitely do so again. Like, pipes are not being used for a ton of things. But I guess we'll also have to go way around the outside here and then follow this curve. The spaghetti is beautiful. So we're going out over here on this side, we're going underneath here, and then underneath there, and then yeah, basically we just have to... I already missed my belt immunity equipment. I should never have taken that out. We'll go underneath here, and then we'll see if we can. We definitely can. We'll go underneath here, underneath here, underneath there, and then we are out, and we can just follow that regular stack. Or not that regular stack, that regular row of belts. Yeah, alright, so we'll have to go underneath here, and then we'll keep going like this. That is the setup for heat exchangers, and then we're going to continue, though we are going to need more substations, like so, and like so, and then we'll take a little bit of well, actually we're going to do it like that again. So we'll have 3 spaces in between, and then we are going to make steam turbines. And the reason why is because, well, I made this, but we can actually redo that entirely. This is going... Ooh, this is not going to need steel, so that is nice. This can be the end of the steel line, but we are going to need pipes. So we're going to go ahead and turn those into here, and then we'll go like that, because we need pipes over here. We'll insert these over here. We are going to still need copper. And we're going to insert those over here. Of course, we'll need an output in the center. And for this, we'll stack 2. And finally, we need iron gear wheels, which are also being made really close by. And we could split that down over here. And now we just need to see that we are going to, yeah, like that. We're going to go all the way underneath, like so. And we're just going to run this along the left hand side as well, because I don't want these things to all just kind of cross in from one direction. And we'll need that on the north side of this area. So we'll go underneath here, underneath there, hook these up, Well, actually, we can just keep going like this. Then we'll go down and we'll have a long-handed inserters down over here. And now it's a game of time, basically. We are going to put some steam turbines icon, or a steam turbine icon on this side. And I guess the last thing we could do is increase the production of this area here. And we could do that with electric furnaces, I guess. So we'll do it like this. We'll have a splitter come in here, going through the center, all the way up there. And then we'll get electric furnaces on this side. Now I've hooked them all up because I intend to use these things over here. Like so, and actually maybe on this side that doesn't quite work out, huh? Alright, we'll fix it in a different way. Not to worry. Alright, so we will have... Ah, no, we don't have anything on the inside. Alright, let me redo this. And I fix a new source of iron plate income by basically making this over here, and with these ones I am going to fill them up with extra plates. So that every once in a while we'll have 3 extra copper plates coming out of these. And yeah, that is going to be it, I think. I just made this a separate route, so these are going to go down over here and then follow all the way along the right hand side as well, just like everything else. And now they're going to fill up this area. Alright, so we have got access to steam turbines now. These are made relatively fast. In this one, I guess we couldn't put these ones. No, we cannot make it in these ones either, but could we do speed modules? Yes, we can. Alright, so we'll fill those with speed modules, I guess. These ones are completely backed up. These ones are still being built up, but the problem here is steel for this one as well, and for that one as well, and for this one as well. So that is a bit of an issue. I already attempted to solve that problem by having basically both of these inputs being brought over here, but it's just too hungry. Like, there's no way to increase that even further, unfortunately. Yeah, we do have this one over here being output, and I guess that would be a solution, but everything is already split so many times. I don't want to touch it too much. And the problem here as well is now we don't have enough iron plates coming in, it looks like. And that is also because we are not getting enough iron ore in here. So we're still getting, yeah, look at this is drying up. All of these are kind of drying up. Our only real source of iron ore is over here still, I think. And everything else, yeah, we have a robot problem here as well. Right, so we'll turn this off, and I'm going to bring a ton of robots to that other area because we are in definite need of them. Right, how many are being stored in here? Not a lot. So I'm just going to suck up a bunch of these robots. And we're going to bring them over towards that other area. I'm going to reinforce this line over here, but that will be the end of the episode because we have been playing for some time again already. So thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.